Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake Show, live on eblockradio.com.
You ain't never been on E-Block, bitch. You too excited.
All my niggas made it out the trap. Ain't no going back, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So my mom, we rich forever. Yeah. Made it out the slums, now it's better. Shit, we good. Your son got a little cheddar. Motivate the fellas, motivate the kids in the ghetto. Wait a 50 point.
Check one, check two, check one, check two.
What's your morning like?
Live in the motherfucking building. What up?
What's your morning like?
Oh man, I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning.
That's what's up.
And nigga,
I went to sleep about 3.
Are you still late?
So you dumb as hell.
So I went back to sleep.
Check one, check two, man. Check one, check two. We live in the building. Monday morning, you already know what it is, man. Wake and Bake Show. Live.
Yeah, and this thing here.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the only live podcast we do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is. I guess I'll try to get some of this Instagram going on and shit. I guess we'll do that. We'll do that shit a little bit and shit, dog. While y'all pulling up. What up, dog? What up? What up? What up? People checking in. Yep, it's just once a week, dog. I apologize. I miss y'all too and shit. It's just once a week now. See if we can get that going on. Yep, right there. Bam. A little IG action. There it is. All right, fuck y'all. Ready to get to it? Let's do it. Shout out to all the people listening out in Cali, dog. All the people out in NYC, all the people down south in the ATL, dog. Down in Texas, both of the Carolinas, dog. Out in motherfucking Chicago, all that dope shit, dog. Down in Florida, across the motherfucking pond in the UK, nigga.
UK.
Everywhere else, dog. And of course, right here in the city of Detroit, dog. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet
Earth.
We're ready for that. Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show, dog. Got my man Angry Man in the building. Got my man Monk Money holding it down.
Always.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man.
Red Zone.
Motherfucking Red Zone, dog. We in this thing. Shout out to my man Dre checking in. What up, though? Shout out to Florida.
Yeah.
Motherfucking building, dog. What's poppin', dog? Been a motherfucking week. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, what's been good with y'all, dog? Angry Man, what you got going on, bro? Other than being up since 3 this morning and shit. Or not actually being up because you went back to sleep, right? Anyway, what's poppin' with you, dog?
Oh, nothing.
All right, dog. It's been a week, nigga. Something. 7 days. Something has had to happen, nigga.
Why something had to happen?
Because usually we talk after the weekend and only 2 days be in between that and you have something. So in 7 days, I would just suppose something may have transpired.
Why is that?
What's up, white man?
What you talking about?
Son living.
Oh.
No,
White emojis always be funny to me. I don't know why. Like, they white. So why wouldn't they have white emojis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, why something had to have happened?
I mean, if it didn't, it's cool, though. I was just trying to actually make it a
Well,
part where you actually talk.
I had 6 days off of work.
6 days?
Yeah, today is my last one.
Oh, that's what's up, dog.
6 days off?
Yeah.
Been off since Wednesday.
Wow.
So what you do?
Sleep.
Obviously not if you got up at 3 o'clock, nigga.
As I said, I went back to sleep.
That was it?
Yeah.
That's what's up. My money, that was the problem with you, nigga.
Hey, shit, man. I went to motherfucking Myrtle Beach over the last week.
Mhm.
It was pretty. I had a ball, doing activities, bro.
Yeah.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, I get that motherfucker a 4.
Damn.
Just because of the food, man. I like the food,
This
bro.
nigga. Y'all was on like some resort type shit?
Um,
You just made food in the area.
food in the area.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Food in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything sucked.
Mhm.
Like, it was basically white people food. I didn't want to be like that, but burgers and fries and chicken sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it.
Well, you went to the wrong place then.
And I went, you know how I do.
Yeah.
You know how I Google everything in the motherfuckers.
Now, where is Myrtle Beach? South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So it was lit, though. I had a
Myrtle
ball.
Beach.
I had a ball, though. You know what I'm saying? Zip line, did all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, the
Stay on
food,
that zip line shit, dog.
That
Goofy
shit-
as hell.
that shit
Yeah,
lit.
that shit we went to Vegas.
that shit lit,
Y'all
dog.
niggas crazy.
I
Fuck
love
that.
that shit, bro.
It's like, no, I'm just jealous because I know it's a fat nigga women on that bitch. That's all that shit really is. I'm just jealous.
And then, you know, it's crazy. We went to Works or some shit. It's called. I think it's called Wonderwork. And you know, they doing all kinds of. You know, they got like amusement parking inside. But my thing is, they weigh you, and like every fucking ride, you get weighed out. Like,
Yeah, because that shit might fuck up.
yeah, if it's too much weight on that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I ain't walking up to that bitch.
So me and my dog get on there. He like, oh man, y'all too heavy. Y'all gotta go one.
Dog. Yeah, because dog a grown man. The dog is definitely a grown man. This is two adults on this motherfucker.
They said no, y'all gotta go one at a
One
time.
at a time,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, so
That
we did
nigga's
that one at a
not a
time.
small child.
And then we only did like one other thing we did together. And the rest of that shit he did by himself. So,
Yeah.
Cause I want to get on that shit.
Shout out to my nigga TJ and shit.
Spinning and renting and flipping and shit. Like no, I ain't with that one.
Yeah, you drove that motherfucker or y'all flew?
We flew.
Oh, okay. That shit ain't that far though, right? You
No,
fly, it's
about
probably like an hour. 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought it might be like an hour.
No, 2 hours.
Okay.
We got there hour 42 on the way there.
Oh, okay.
And the whole 2 on the way back.
Yeah. Yeah, shit ain't bad though. I ain't never been to Myrtle Beach though.
I mean, like I said, it's lit. But
Yeah. How was the weather?
weather was fucking. It was hot.
It was hot as hell.
They had like 92 degrees one day, 90 degrees the other day, and 89 the other day. I'm like,
God damn, yeah, it's kind of warm and shit though.
Yeah,
It was a little warm.
It was hot. They already reached the record high
Yeah.
over in that bitch. They got to like 120, I think.
God damn. 120?
190, 109, one or something.
And that's 120 in the
Carolina.
Hell yeah. So you know that shit kind of muggy though, right?
Yeah, muggy as hell, nigga, thick as hell.
Hell no. That's
If
fucked
you
up.
ain't got no water, nigga, you fucked.
Right, I bet,
Stop
dog.
one of them vending machines. Stop being cheap.
Hell no. No, that sounds like some shit though. I would like to go actually.
Yeah, it was,
at some point in life.
It was a great time, bro. I can't even hold you up, bro.
Yeah, how long y'all stay?
Wednesday to Friday.
Wednesday, Friday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That's a nice little time.
had a nice little
Yeah,
time.
yes. You went in during the week and shit, so probably got like a little discount.
Yeah, definitely. You know how.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Now I'm making all
fucking weekend shit.
I'm making all during the week trips on
So,
these things, man.
My baby out of school too. Shit.
Yeah.
Whenever they.
Right. No, I already know. That's what's up though. Motherfucking Myrtle Beach stuff. Also, for me, yeah, I ain't go to Myrtle Beach and do no shit like that. What have I been doing though? I haven't really been doing nothing though. I've been working. You know, getting some shit together. I'm I guess I can say this probably. I'm very close to producing my very first corporate podcast and shit, so I'm excited about that. I won't say the I won't say the company and shit, but corporate podcast. I'll be creating that shit though, so I'm excited about that. That's kind of really about it. I've been watching a bunch of fucking TV and shit though. So I watched this movie called Scary Stories. So this is the part. So in case y'all just checking in, dog, you see the topic or the title of today's show is Trafficking, MILFs, and Haunted Houses, right? So the haunted house part is some shit I seen on Netflix called Scary Stories. But what it was dog, it was this little girl that they had trapped in the basement or whatever, tortured and shit. So she used to write these scary stories. And she would write them into people's blood, then they'd die and shit like that, right? So oh yeah, damn, we did that shit. I forgot about that. We was fucking around at my sister's crib. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so I was just thinking, have y'all niggas ever seen or been inside a house that was actually like you really felt like it was haunted? I know you said that one thing about your auntie house and shit. Yeah, so I think that probably count.
That's it for me.
Yeah. What about you, Hank, man? You ever experienced like a house that you thought was actually like haunted? Like, damn, there might be some ghosts in this motherfucker.
No.
Never.
No.
Yeah. I don't believe it, honestly. So I was just asking. Cause I seen that movie and shit. That shit was kind of that was going up. Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so anyway, I was just asking that shit. The shit was kind of good though. Shout out to Netflix, dog. It was a Tubi, nigga. It was a Tubi movie I watched last night too, though. Damn, it was I think it's called. I want to say it was called Set in Motion. All right, so I double checked that to make sure I ain't telling y'all a lie. It was called Set in Motion, dog. It was about this little kid who watched his father get murdered at the liquor store and shit, right? So he told the nigga to stay in the car and shit. Nigga was taking too long, so of course the kid got out. The store was getting robbed and shit. The kid came in, kind of surprised the nigga or whatever. So he swung the gun on the little kid. So his old man popped out like, don't shoot my son type shit, and then he gets shot. So this whole time, like, dog kind of blaming himself for his old man getting killed and shit. But the fucked up part about it though was the mama, dog. So like I understand the dynamic, like the mama kind of to a certain degree blamed him too and shit. But like she treated him like that. Dog. I'm talking about the worst fucking mama I ever seen on motherfucking TV, dog. I I can imagine that there's some niggas going through life right now with mamas who despise them because of some shit that had to do with like their daddy or some shit. And just fuck your life up, nigga. It's just kind of fucked up. Anyway, it was a Tubi movie. I don't even remember who wrote that shit, but that shit was good. It was kind of thought provoking. Now, the reason I mentioned MILFs, right? This is a question. It's a question that I was having with somebody this weekend. I can't even fucking remember. But like for a woman who's older than you, right? Like a MILF for real. What attracts a younger nigga to an old lady? If that makes sense. You see what I'm asking? Because like what I was trying to figure out is like some old women are sexy, but they sexy for older niggas. Like what make them sexy for a younger nigga? Like what does an older woman have to do to attract a younger nigga?
Well, for one, sexy is sexy.
Right.
So
But it's still something though, right? Is it the dress code? Is it what she wearing?
Yeah, and the thought of her experience.
Yeah.
So that'll give a nigga the wonder too, a young nigga the wonder too, because you in the age right now, you wondering anyway. So you got a motherfucker that's older than you, and you feel like, damn, she probably know a few things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She probably could teach me a few things.
Right.
So let me go down there and run down there through there. And she put the motherfucking clamps on your motherfucking ass. Then you don't want to go to
Right. I think that's usually what happens.
And that's just how it happen. You don't want to go nowhere because you figure like, damn, this is she definitely know what she doing. This lady 45.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Her kids older, same age as me.
You ever had a 45-year-old when you was 20?
Yeah.
Mm? How was that shit?
I mean, it was lit, but
Yeah.
I mean,
she making pork chops and gravy and shit.
no, she didn't do that. She just came over and got me up and left.
And left. Damn. She knew what she wanted, huh?
And left. Immediately. Didn't say nothing else. But all right, baby.
Damn.
She gone.
Yeah, if I had an old chick, though, I want her like in my 20s. Did I ever? No, not in my 20s. I never had like a 40-year-old no shit. I don't know if did I want one? And 40-year-olds back then, when we was in our 20s, was different. They was old for real. Like the 40-year-olds now, they 20, nigga.
They look like some of them still.
Yeah, someone look like they're still 20.
Get butt lifts and something. They still doing that shit.
What about you, Baker, man? We usually in your 20s, dog. Anybody in their 40s? You ever date up that high?
No, I didn't.
Anything close to it?
No.
Yeah.
I just dominated my age range.
Damn.
What?
All right, then.
This nigga said he did what?
Dominated his age range, dog. You heard it, right? Dominated. Damn.
That sound like he was a football shit right there.
Hey, talk your shit. Talk your shit, my nigga.
Yeah, he did dominate it for a minute.
And I ain't lying. I wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Ain't had time to be chasing.
That's how Liberty had you listening. I'm talking about when we was 20.
I ain't had time to be
45 now is our age. No.
I was too busy trying to fight the old niggas off the girls my age.
Right, that was the problem. Shit. No, I was just wondering. Amber just checking in. What up, though? No, the question was, what does a MILF or an older woman have to do, or what kind of sexy does she have to be in order for a younger man to find her attractive? That was the question, Amber. But yeah, I think for me, I don't know if I was in my 20s, cause it's a little bit different. Like in my 40s now, like an older lady who's sexy, who not showing a whole lot of ass and shit is probably what I would want now. But in my 20s though, I want a motherfucking fast auntie, nigga. All fucking day. Drunk auntie that's always twerking and shit whenever her song come on. Whatever song that was back in them days. That's the motherfucking MILF that I want. Shit. Anyway, that was just a random conversation we was having. So I just wanted to ask that shit. So all right, so
I mean, if you fuck with a MILF right now, that bitch got to be 100.
Not true. She could be 58. She could be 58, 59, 60.
Yeah, 60?
Would that be considered? Nah, she had to be older than that.
No, that's
Ain't no MILF, and that's a grandma.
I mean, for us, if somebody is still somebody's mom.
Oh, damn, for whoever.
It's a girl. A gilf.
Some motherfucking grandma, nigga.
Dog, y'all stupid, man. Motown Phillies checking in. What up, though?
What up, though?
All right, so yeah, anyway, that was just some little shit we was talking about. I got trivia questions, but we started kind of late, so we'll do them next week. We go have some trivia fun next week, not today though. We go jump off into our for real topic, dog. So we talking about trafficking, right? So this was a situation, in case y'all not hip, down in Alabama. I guess I'll say allegedly because I don't know if any of this shit actually happened or I don't know how this shit worked. But anyway, there's a young lady in Alabama, supposedly was on the phone with her sister. Now she had called the authorities because it was a toddler on the side of the highway or something like that shit, right? So a highway, freeway, or something. So she was trying to see what was going on with the toddler because like it's just out here just by itself. So they say that she was calling the police to report that, and then she was on the phone with her sister, and then she like came up missing, right? That was like Thursday or something like that. Saturday they end up finding her, but they not giving any details to like what actually happened. So like nobody knows. Like all the reports is like, okay, they found her, but like what happened? Like did she get snatched? Like was it a hoax? Like nobody is saying nothing to her. So my question is this, dog. We can talk a little bit more about that too, but my question is this: do you stop to help motherfuckers that's in trouble and shit? Angry man, I'm gonna start with you, dog. Do you try to help people who are in distress?
No, I haven't.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you've been presented with the situation and just didn't help, or you just saying you wouldn't do
Yeah, I've seen some wild shit.
it?
And I,
Always.
Always right. You always see wild shit.
and I mind my own business.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's it.
What even if it's a kid though? Like in this aspect, uh, supposedly, I guess I say because I don't even know what happened to this kid or nothing.
It was
Like,
just
would you stop to?
why I gotta be the one to stop? I ain't the only one to see this kid.
He might have been though.
No, that's bullshit.
You might have been.
Bullshit.
You might have been the corner. Like this is like I think it was like 9:30 at night, so it's dark. She might have been a corner that niggas don't be bending. And you just see a kid outside. You wouldn't. No.
That's not my business.
Damn. That's kind of. It's a kid though. Cause like if my kid had just ducked out my house or some shit, I would hope that somebody would like tell.
I mean, if she made it to the highway, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person that saw this kid.
But you're in a position to help though. A lot of motherfuckers might have saw her, but just wasn't or him or I don't know if it was
It
a
would
boy
put
or
me in a
girl.
position to help to then put somebody else that was on that same side of the highway as this
Yeah.
kid.
Amber say everything is set up nowadays. Is that what we think? That's what we thinking?
Hey, that's what it is.
Yeah. Or it could just be a fucking toddler in distress, nigga.
So check this out.
How did it stop Tyler make it that far with nobody else in?
Exactly.
Somebody might have dropped that nigga off.
And
They
then
just, like you know how they drop kittens off.
And my thing is, like he said, how many people done saw this motherfucker come? And then for one, I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not stopping. If
Even
me,
for a kid.
I don't fuck who for what, whatever, whoever.
I'll call while I'm on my way down.
If
the
I
road.
saw JFK on the side of the road, nigga, I'm not calling. Like,
if you see JFK on the side of the road, you better call somebody. That nigga dead.
I'm calling the authorities. Like, hey man, I just seen the baby on the freeway. I-95, come get her, man. Blah 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 blah. She's walking on the freeway. Hang up. As far as I'm
Keep
going,
it moving.
as far as I'm
That's
going,
about far as I'm. Yep.
That's it's
far as
a
I'm
kid
going.
though.
I understand that.
I get that.
But
I don't know.
you know what? Yo, I watch a lot of movies. I just think all that same shit just made me think about a nigga with chloroform on his motherfucking napkin.
I mean, it
hit me with that bitch.
definitely looked like a setup. It definitely looked like,
Or
but like in the event that is not. I mean, damn, you just left a kid out here.
I ain't leave the kid
I ain't
out
leave-
here.
So whoever the fucking kid is, they let
I didn't leave kid nowhere.
Yeah,
I ain't do that.
yeah.
You can't blame me for that kid being strong.
So let me say, this is the answer to your question. The question that you asked: why won't black people come together? You don't trust each other at all. Damn.
How you know
I
it's a black
wouldn't give a
kid?
damn what race it was.
It is. Oh, I mean, I don't know if the kid was black. The girl was black.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't give a damn what race it was.
Me either.
Making that phone call as I go past.
As I go past.
911.
I mean, it's a great assumption though, because I wouldn't assume that if somebody would set me up, a white dude was gonna chloroform me and shit. I would probably think it was some black people setting me up. That might be racist on my own self.
But
I would assume that some black people said
but my thing is like only people can get chloroform is white people. So
I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure that's not true.
probably not. But niggas, what nigga you know gonna go say get
I'm sure that shit in them stores I go to.
CVS?
No, I'm sure that shit at the liquor store. Dog.
That shit at CVS, cuz. Fuck you doing?
No niggas doing.
Only white people know how to get that shit, bro. So
How do you get that shit though?
exactly.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Exactly.
Son of Larry, how do you get chloroform?
Because they always got it.
Yeah, I don't even know how you probably can make that shit at home.
They probably can.
Yeah, no telling dog. So now, so you saying you ain't fucking around. You not stopping, even if it's a kid.
I'm making a phone call, man.
Yeah. I feel you. Which is what she did.
No, she stopped. I'm making a
No, I'm saying originally. I guess she called the police. Because it was a record of her calling.
And I'd have kept it moving.
Yeah.
I did my part.
Damn, dog.
Now
The same way, Mo.
Now it's in the cops' hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they graded that.
And I leave that baby out there. The parents left that baby out there.
Ain't my fault.
I didn't leave shit.
Damn,
I didn't leave that baby out there. You don't blame that shit on me.
That's
You know
wild.
what you mean? It ain't even about black and white at that time. That point in time, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust
I mean,
none of you.
I don't trust nobody, but I feel like, and I could be wrong. Like I don't know what I actually do in the situation, but in my head, I feel like I can't leave a kid outside. Like,
kid, you ain't getting out your motherfucking truck for somebody you don't know.
And
for a child.
And let's be honest.
And depending on where I'm at, I don't like the motherfuckers, but I don't want to be out here abducting and shit.
Let's be honest. That's not even a black person crime. So,
hey, we're not gonna say that.
Just saying,
what it's not
a popular black person crime. Yeah, that nigga was retarded.
That nigga crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it was not popular. You know what I'm saying? You might get one nut here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's not a black people crime.
It's not a black people crime though, because like I said, we can get chloroform. We don't kidnap people.
Okay, nigga, but I'm saying
kids and shit. I mean,
you saying black or white though, like it's still a kid, nigga. Like I don't know if I feel comfortable just pulling off on a motherfucking kid.
If that was an alien on the side of the motherfucking world, I'm not stopping. What is
and I'm speaking like, and this is, I could be wrong, but I feel like for a kid, I got to investigate it. Like I got to see what's going on. Now, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. For that girl that was on Seymour and Hayes that night, I apologize. Hopefully you're okay. I did pull off on her because I thought it was a setup. So that actually happened. So, but she wasn't a child though. This was a young lady.
Yeah.
A young adult.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to her though. I wonder was she really getting raped and chased by somebody? I pulled the fuck off. I didn't call the police. I didn't do shit. I went to the crib. Actually, I stopped at Coney. That's fucked up though, right?
It's fucked all the way.
It's fucked up.
That's fucked.
Damn, I wonder what happened to her, dog. I mean, she in her eyes, she really looked frantic, like, "Oh no, help me!" Like this nigga trying to rape me, like after me and shit. Dog, I first scared.
So you weren't concerned about that bitch when you was eating that Coney, dog?
I wasn't, and that's why I said
So why you wondering now?
Because I feel remorse for not seeing what was to it, or at least calling the police.
If she was that goddamn distraught.
Yeah, she looked distraught, and it was about 1:30.
And she was moving like a motherfucker.
She was running.
That nigga should have been on her ass then.
That's what I was thinking too.
Where he at?
That's what I was thinking. And then this is back in the day, so like nigga ain't had no gun and then
fuck out of here.
I might have would have stayed an extra 30 seconds these days because like I shoot a nigga through the door. Back then it wasn't that though. So
where he at?
I don't know. Pretty sure it was a setup though. I wonder did they get somebody that night? Fucking Seymour Hayes is not a safe place. I was the only nigga sitting at the light too. I was just motherfucking lunch meat anyway. And my white cutty, that bitch was hard too though. Motherfucking dual exhaust nigga.
I probably wouldn't have sat at the light.
Yeah, it was risky.
1:30?
1:30, yeah.
All the pull
Ooh, that bitch.
Bitch was not gonna never would have made it.
If she wouldn't even saw you, huh? You could all have been dead ways and
That nigga said never would have
He
made it,
wasn't even
dog.
having an encounter with me over there
Yeah.
at 1:30. Shit, I'm flying.
So yeah, in that situation, yes, I pulled the fuck off. I don't know. I felt like it was set up. I got the fuck on. But if there had been a kid, bro,
So
they would have got me because
So
I
my
probably
thing
would have.
is, when I helped that one person, now y'all talked about me, bro.
That was
I
him.
talk. How
Oh,
is that different?
I
You,
don't.
you,
Again, we're talking about a child.
you
Okay,
put a whole prostitute in your car.
it was. I don't know what the fuck it was, but the motherfucker needed a ride. And I just gave the motherfucker a ride.
I got a whole two turn.
I wasn't trying to toot with her, so bitch, I'm just gonna
Like
give you a ride. You know what I'm
like Lee
saying?
Murphy and shit,
So,
giving transvestites rides
my
and shit.
nice gesture go for a joke. You know what I mean? Like, so right there, that's just right there.
That wasn't no
It's an adult though.
That was dangerous.
No, it wasn't.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
But that shit dangerous though. Anything you didn't volunteer for, anything you didn't leave the house to do, it's dangerous,
Yeah.
nigga. Like you didn't leave the house to save somebody from domestic shit. You ain't leave the house to save a kid. All that shit is dangerous. The kid though, I don't know though. And again, I'm saying that from a place where I have pulled off on a victim.
And you still don't know what they don't even know what's wrong with a kid at.
Dog, don't even know if it was actually a kid. Like, I don't know. Like, they are not releasing any information, bro. So, like, she made the report, but theoretically, it could have. All right. So, let me go ahead and say this shit. Theoretically, because I don't want to do no victim shaming and no shit like that, but theoretically, all of this shit could be a lie. It ain't been no kid. She just come back like, ain't shit happened. So, nigga, the whole thing could have been a lie. It might have not been no kid, might have not been no abduction. I don't know what the fuck happened.
How old is she?
She 25.
Oh, this.
She in that age range where niggas do goofy shit for likes and shares. So again, not the victim shame or anything, but I don't know if it really happened or not. And see, like you don't want to really say that because then now it seems like you being
You know why? It could have been her kid. She was filming a small movie.
she called the police on her own kid. All right, Amber. Amber says she out. All right, peace out.
All right, Amber.
We need to pull up on what's that shit? They saying shit. Get some wings. What was you about to say? Yeah. That's what she had.
I mean, like you say, 9 times out of 10, man. I mean, you can't trust shit.
That's what it is, I guess.
And they done, I hate to say it, but the streets, yeah, now said he made it that goddamn way.
Yeah,
You gotta be smart, man.
yeah.
You know, like the one time I saw old boy jacking up old girl at the gas station,
Mm-hmm.
I looked and kept on going. And it was a lady that said, "You ain't gonna do nothing." I said, "Yeah, I'm about to go." And she was like, You really ain't gonna do nothing?" I said, "Yeah, you know what that's called right there? What? Not my business."
Yeah, that's domestic though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's different.
Why you ain't asked the clerk in there to call the goddamn cops? He didn't want to work here. I don't
Right.
work here.
And why she ain't left that nigga yet? Cause I know, cause I know this ain't the first ass whooping she got.
Here you
So
go.
no, I'm not, and I'm not victimizing. I'm not victim shaming like you say. But I'm not doing none of that shit. But still, like, why the fuck she didn't leave this nigga?
Yeah.
Like, you know, this nigga have, you know what I'm saying, abusive tendencies. So if with these abusive tendencies, you stuck around. And then you want me to jump in, then I'm getting in trouble about some shit that I really had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how
Like,
about instead of checking me, why don't you call the cops?
Yeah.
There it is.
I mean, she wanted you to do something physically right there in the moment. I guess that's what she was
The
asking.
only reason why I don't get involved in domestic shit like that, for one reason, because of what he said.
Yeah.
Secondly, I don't know what the fuck this bitch just did to him.
Yeah. Like that's their situation.
She could have keyed his car,
Mm,
fucked her brother in his car,
damn.
stole all his money. You know what I'm saying?
And for that, she need to go ahead and get her ass beat up.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Son Liberty said, what about the men that walked out while the one was getting punched in Chicago and shit? We talked about that shit.
Mhm.
Now again, I'm not I'm not trying to make excuses for niggas, but that was Chicago. I don't know what I don't know what the law is in Chicago because niggas in Chicago crazy. So if I'm an old nigga in there, I'm probably go step the fuck off. But quite honestly though, because if it's me, if I'm in line while that shit transpiring, I'm probably had already said something to dog just to try to make him relax. Like cuz.
Trying to de-escalate the
Yeah,
situation.
like cuz, like you good, nigga? Like It's not that serious, bro. Like, why you yelling at old girl? Then maybe you get the attention off her and shit. Like, and then in real life, I'm praying that nigga don't hit me and shit. I'm gonna drop like a sack of potatoes and shit. I think she ate them punches pretty well, nigga. I don't think I'd ate them bitch. I might have fucked around and been asleep. My dumb ass, my gun have been in the car just like her shit. I just got slept in them.
Yeah.
But I think I would have tried to. I would have tried to de-escalate the shit before it even got to that. And by the time he punched her and shit, I think I might slide out to the parking lot and maybe call the police. Like, hey, this nigga beat up bitch. I might tell nigga, because I'm a civilian now. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't got no code. It ain't my man's. I'm telling nigga.
But see, the thing that got my antennas popping
Yeah.
is it was other people in there, right?
He dips out.
That did absolutely nothing. All we saw was the initial bang bang. My question always arises: what the fuck did you do?
And nigga, honestly, it don't matter.
She could have spit
In that situation. Hell no. If she had spit in his face, he wouldn't have took that long to talk about how he was gonna punch her.
The punch would have came right away.
That punch would have came right away.
I mean, like I said, I'm not agreeing with what he did, but you know,
in that situation, no, I'm not asking
sometimes women have they got this thing that they can say and do what they want to do until they get their ass rocked, and then they
allow themselves to get that escalated though, nigga. Like, it's a whole process of him building up to that shit. Like,
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
It's on the video, nigga. I'm explaining the video.
I mean, but
hey, somebody said that nigga went in there for a burger and got wings.
Right. It could have been a lot that escalated before we saw the video, and maybe the video got rolling.
That's what I
reached his boiling point,
and that's what I'm saying though, angry man, is that ain't no random bitch in a restaurant go ever take me to that level. I don't give a fuck what she's doing.
Say it again.
Ain't no random bitch in a restaurant go take me to that level.
Take you to that level. That just because your elevator don't go that high don't mean the next man don't.
Right. So that's on him. So you keep saying, what did she do? That's on him for not being able to, like, there's no random bitch ever, nowhere in life that's gonna get me to that level, and I don't know her.
That falls into what you just said earlier. Niggas in Chicago crazy. She live there. She know these motherfuckers ain't got no sense.
That's why she had that strap.
She know these motherfuckers ain't got no sense.
I'm just saying, cuz.
You asked your questions right there, bruh. Again, you said you wouldn't do it. That's why there's called crazy people in the world. You just so happen to not be one of them. Secondly, you just said niggas in Chicago are crazy. She's a resident of Chicago. She knows this.
So I just don't say nothing. I don't even know what happened. Like, I don't know.
That's my point.
But what I do know is that the nigga was building up, giving her warnings and shit. Okay, it's not that serious.
To you,
no random bitch ever in life, anywhere, has ever got me escalated to that point.
Keep saying you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, one did because you wasted half your liquor on the bitch because she wouldn't give you her phone number.
I thought that was just me being drunk, having fun.
Okay, what if he was drunk?
Yeah, that wasn't fun. That was anger. I was throwing bottles and shit and acting like I was on the motherfucking on a rap video and shit. I threw bottles at a nigga though. I'm saying that was a dude. Anyway, dog, why we bringing up old shit? That was back in my younger days. And I'm no longer like that. But you have to admit though, it's a little funny though when I poured the liquor on her head. It's a little funny though. Yeah, you gotta admit it was kind of Dame Dashish.
It was.
Yeah, it was. You could have, and I said we all could have died that night.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway,
and the first thing everybody would have said, what did she do to break up that goddamn bag?
If they'd have seen me the whole night, they'd have known it was probably nothing. And nigga said just had his fill of Remy. And again, this is at a cabaret. This at a fucking chicken joint or burger joint or some shit. Why you this mad?
She probably could have stole the bag and wouldn't give it back home.
Anyway, dog, that's besides the point. So you ain't stopping. You ain't helping this shit, dog. You ain't helping either. If it come to
I'm not saying I wouldn't help because I
9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Do it matter where it's at though?
It matters. Yeah, definitely.
Right. So like let's say for instance, angry man, we talking.
It don't matter where it's at for me because it don't matter where I am.
We talking about a kid in this neighborhood. You see a kid in this neighborhood, you not go.
I said I'll call the police.
But like that's it though. You just gonna keep it moving though.
I might go park down the street and look until the cops come, but no, man.
Niggas ain't gonna go down and look. You're gonna stake out the situation.
Look, man, I'm not.
Stake out the scene.
This is not citizens on patrol.
Nah, I
Okay?
feel you. I
I
feel you.
will make a phone call. Hey, it's a little kid standing on the corner. Y'all
Mhm.
might want to come check this out.
Yeah.
I don't see no adults around. I know I'm not getting out approaching this kid, but
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know there's a kid on this block, and you might want to come check about. Did the job.
Did your job, huh?
Did my job.
Oh man. Candy Coated Sucker Free checking in. What up, though? Don't forget, if you're on IG Live right now, you can pull up on the block, guys. www.eblockradio.com. You can see the full studio view.
Like I said, if I feel, because sometimes I may be a little intoxicated,
Mm-hmm.
and if I feel, my kitchen flipping,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I say I would the furthest I would go
Mm-hmm.
is make a phone call and move out of her line of sight or that kid's line of sight so I can see what the fuck
See
is
what's
going
going
on
on.
around me.
Yeah.
Because the first time you walk up to that kid, somebody, like he said, somebody can just come up and bush you on your shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you ass naked in Mexico, somewhere getting sold for tacos and cigarettes and tequila shots and shit. All because you couldn't mind your own motherfucking business.
Hey, you know what I was wondering though? Why why niggas never get stolen and get took to Canada?
Because you can't
Why they
get
only
over
take
in that
niggas to Mexico?
motherfucker.
You think it's easier to go to Mexico than it is to Canada?
Obviously it is.
I don't
How- There's only one or two ways you're gonna get to Canada, nigga.
There's only one or two ways you go get to Mexico.
Well, it gotta be a whole lot of ways you can get over there. These motherfuckers been doing that shit 4 years,
You
nigga.
got a lot of land connected to that bitch.
Yeah, I
guess so.
mean, yeah, we got
There's water in between. Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
Is it somewhere that you can drive to that bitch? Ain't nothing connected.
nah, it's either the bridges or the
Oh,
tunnels.
yeah, you're right. Anyway, though, that's random ass question. I was just wondering about that shit though. Niggas
But,
always get took to Mexico.
but yeah, man. So no, I mean, you got to be smart, man.
Yeah,
People are devilish and crazy. They finding more
They are.
ways to abduct people.
they are.
And now it seems like now they're using kids as bait to snatch up motherfuckers. Man.
That's fucked up. I wonder what happened to the kid though. I wonder is this story even real? Like I know that nobody else give a shit, but I'm curious.
Man,
I want some details.
I don't care.
I want to know if she was lying. I want to know if it's really a kid missing at this point. Like I kind of want to know.
But see, like I said, they're using kids as bait. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I guess the way they used to do kidnap motherfuckers is getting harder and harder. So they like fuck it.
yeah,
And what's one thing you can do to deter an adult's attention is push a kid out there and make it seem like this motherfucking kid is by himself and he's struggling.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But like me and Monk said earlier, we ain't the only motherfuckers that seen this kid.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't put all that shit on me.
Because always worried about getting the blame. Fuck that. I'll pull up, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get ambushed and shit, because I'm gonna stop. It's a kid, nigga.
You know, like I said.
Especially, I'm gonna say a kid that looks to be, and looks can be deceiving, but a kid that looks to be 9 and under probably gotta stop. They in double digits though. They probably can, they can run faster than me. They be all right. 9 and under though,
No, I can see that's
they might be distressed.
that's some bullshit.
I mean, after about 10 seconds, yeah. The first 10 seconds though, shit, nigga, I'm smoking. Fuck you talking about? Fastest nigga in 10 paces you ever seen, nigga.
Q, that's bullshit.
Let that shit be 10 feet away. I'm on that bitch.
That's too old.
What, 9?
Yeah, that's too
Oh,
old.
it's gotta be in diapers.
That's too old for me to be stopping. Because you want to know why?
It's gotta be old.
At
It's gotta be the
9 years
baby.
old, you should know you ain't supposed to be over there.
Yeah,
No, Dad, I got kids and he can vouch for this. Damn that.
yeah.
At 9 years old, you
That nigga on the B team. Huh?
yeah. Come on now, we damn near giving the motherfuckers condoms at 9. Nigga. You know, fuck that.
You out there trying
Dog
to
got
dodge,
rubber.
and you out there trying to dodge calls for practice. That nigga needed some psychiatric help. Cause 9 years old, shit.
Hell yeah, you can't help. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, it's gonna have to be younger than that.
Yeah, it gotta be a real baby.
If I stop, it's
Yeah.
gonna have to be younger than 9 years old because at 9 years old, somebody put your ass out there.
I got you. Yeah,
You know, you old enough to know you ain't supposed to be outside this damn late.
yeah.
And over there by the highway too. Oh, that's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
Yeah, you know you can't even go to the street.
Oh shit, weird though. Like I said, it's just not enough details for me to even Cause like, what if she lying? And why would she lie though?
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't. Nigga. It should be happening every day. Since we got to be here, I just be wanting to know what's happening.
But yeah, I understand that. But some situations, bro, they leave up to you to figure out what happened. They don't want to give you the details. That's
Yeah.
America, period.
Yeah,
You don't get the full details of shit.
nothing.
You just get about what they want to hear.
You're
And
exactly
what
right on that. Can't even argue with that
and the
shit.
media put out what you want to hear, dog. It could have
Facts.
been a whole different situation, bro. And it just made it something out of nothing, and then bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you don't know what the fuck
I don't
happened.
know what the fuck happened. Yeah,
So,
nah,
you
you
know what
right.
I mean? Like, I don't even try to wreck my brain on some situations. Like,
No, just be my goofy ass.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I like suspense in movies and shit, but real life, I don't want that suspense. I just like to watch it. You know, to get my 2 hour, 15 minutes in, and then bam, I'm going to the next. Cause I'm not doing it, though. Matter of fact, I seen some shit called Plane. It was pretty good, man.
Playing.
Yeah, it was with my man that played 300. What's his name?
Oh, the man nigga?
Yeah,
Gerard, what's his name?
yeah,
Gerard or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Him and
Gerard Butler, I
yeah,
think. Yeah.
him and the black nigga that played in that
Dog and them. Yeah.
the superhero movie on Netflix. Black nigga, bald head, Steel.
Huh? Oh, oh, you talking about the show, the
Yeah,
TV show? What's that nigga name, dog? God damn.
black as hell.
Yeah.
He was an evil. He's like this show called Evil
Yeah.
on
I
Prime.
can't think of that nigga name though. But what was the fucking God damn it? What's the name of the fucking shit I used to watch?
That's
It's the
some
Marvel shit.
Yeah,
God damn. Luke Cage,
Luke
nigga.
Cage.
Yeah, god damn, I couldn't think of that shit
Yeah,
enough.
nigga played
Shout out to
that.
Luke Cage. They need
Yeah,
to bring that shit back.
yeah,
They need to bring all that shit back. Well, they need to bring that and fucking Daredevil back. I don't give a shit about the rest of them.
yeah.
Daredevil was cold as fuck. Anyway, nigga, it's out there 11 and shit though. We got corporate responsibilities to get today and shit. But we gonna go around the block one last time, dog. I don't know what we want to focus on because we talked about a few things. I don't know, I guess you just leave your final sentiments about whatever, I guess. But if you on last time, then we go get up out of here. Angry man,
Hmm?
what you want to leave the people with, bro?
All right, well, I'll start from the top. When it comes from this traffic and shit,
Yeah,
you gotta pick your motherfucking stops, nigga.
facts.
You can pick your stops when you in traffic, so pick your stops during trafficking. Okay? You got
I was
to.
supposed to laugh at that. It just didn't. It sounded funny, guys.
It came off.
I mean,
Yeah,
you got to be more careful, is what I'm saying, man. I mean, you really hate it because that's just not our city. That's just the world we live in, man.
yeah. No, it is.
Yeah, man. You got to be very, very fucking careful. MILFs,
What was it?
that's my phone.
That was mine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he took.
MILFs, stay out there. You know, they out there, but you know, I don't know, man. I mean, the thing that I guess attracts me to them is the way they look.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I don't think I would go there at this point, but hey, they always good to look at.
70-year-old mouth.
And haunted houses, I don't nah. I'm not you, Q. I'm not curious. So if I know the house is haunted, I probably won't go in it because I can care less what's inside of it. I already know what's inside of it. It's haunted. So why would I want to go in there?
To see if it really is.
Why would I do? See, that's that white people shit.
It's that human shit, nigga.
No, that's white people shit. I think you've been around too long when you was in college, man. Because you developed some of their motherfucking habits, man.
Human curiosity, bro. That's all it is.
And that's what killed the cat.
It's your final sentiment, Tommy.
I'm not that curious about a haunted motherfucking house. You just told me, or I found out it was haunted. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know what the ghost look like. You know, I mean, call Scooby Doo and them. Let them go up in that motherfucker. That's not my job. I do not get paid to be the Ghostbusters, nigga. If you tell me that motherfucker haunted, okay, I believe you. I don't have to see. You told me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel you, dog. What do you know what you say, bro?
So I agree with Cuz on everything he just said.
This nigga.
Well, basically everything you just said. Cause ain't no way in the hell I'm stopping. Like, man, I done seen fights and all kinds of shit, and I'm gonna keep going. You know, and I've been with people like, man, let's stop and see what's going on. Drop me off, then go back. You know
No,
what
this
I'm
nigga said
saying?
drop me off.
Like I don't want to be around that.
Go
Dumb.
by yourself.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's an altercation that happened last night. That was crazy, bro. Crazy, dog. Niggas about to fight over $10 over a pool game, bro.
That sound about correct.
Fucked up the whole situation, bro. I tell y'all that shit,
Right.
bro. You know what I'm saying? But like shit like that, no, man. I can't put myself in a predicament.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying because, you know, baby or whoever that was in a predicament, I'm not gonna put myself in an extra predicament.
It's ridiculous.
I will fucking call the law, you know, the authorities, you know what I'm saying? And as far as I'm going, man. And if the baby is young, I probably would sit on the corner and watch
Yeah.
until the police come. Or,
It's like Dave Chappelle shit.
or be on the operator shit on the phone with the operator until that motherfucker come. And if somebody take him, I can tell him what car it is. It's blue.
If somebody take him.
It's a blue Chevy. License plates, blah 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 blah. Took the
No,
fuck
that's
off.
smart. Good shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to.
Stay on the phone with him. It's like they try to
It's
steal.
like
It's
saw
like they
that
try
Dave
to steal
Chappelle
your
shit.
life.
Yeah. So I just won't get my ass abducted.
Then
You
they
know what
say
I'm saying?
seen the baby on the corner in diapers and shit selling crack. See, I had to call the police. Sound like your ass.
For sure. I mean, that's exactly what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna do it. So I'm
Yeah.
not fucking around with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like he said about the haunted house, I don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
If it if it's haunted, you know what I'm saying? I would call one of those TV shows, and that's how I see if it's haunted. And let them motherfuckers go in there and do their EDTs and EDBs and
Right.
you know all
That
them
shit,
all
yeah.
that shit they be doing and shit.
All that-
And then tell them motherfuckers like, okay, do I get a percentage for this? Shit, trying to figure out a way to make something out that shit. You feel me? But I mean, that's what I'm doing. And to the lady that got motherfucking punched and motherfucking the burger joint,
Yeah.
she didn't. No matter what she said, bro. Like I don't care, nigga, if you was in your feelings or whatever the fuck she said, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It was not worth hitting that lady in the motherfucking face like
Nah,
that, man.
no. Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say he deserved what he got.
But yeah.
Or maybe I will say he deserved what he got. Because nigga, if you
It's
cock back
consequences, yeah.
if you cock back on that woman and punched her like you did, nigga, you
He
did
punched a lot of bitches.
he punched a lot of bitches.
Punched a lot of bitches. So yeah, that would come in at some point.
It was checkout time for cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Damn.
know, it
That's
was
one way to look at it for sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So it was definitely checkout time for cuz. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Like you said, check out time. Weak ass ring, dog.
yeah, that's
On that note, with the trafficking shit or the possibility of trafficking, I'm probably gonna get motherfucking ambushed and shit. Because if it's a kid, I feel like I'm gonna stop. Again, I could just be saying this shit because I ain't in the situation, but I feel like I'm gonna stop and kind of make sure the kid all right though. Like if it's a small child, I feel like I got to. Speaking of haunted houses, real quick though, I did see a documentary about the actual Amityville house and shit. And like the story kind of crazy about how the nigga killed his family and shit. That shit was kind of wild. But theoretically, only like 2 families ever actually experienced some hauntings and shit in that whole time period. They just made it seem like it was so fucked up. But I wouldn't go in that motherfucker either. And I wouldn't go in that bitch just because it's something. I think it's just something demonic in that shit because it take a special kind of motherfucker to kill your whole family, like while they sleep. Like it's something that's not human. That's got to be some demonic shit. So I wouldn't fuck with that though.
Mm-hmm.
But MILFs, man, like for us, MILFs is like got to be like 70 years old. I done seen some nice looking 60-year-olds though. Unfortunately, no, I'm damn near 69 and shit. So I guess they're not MILFs no more. They just our counterparts and shit. So I guess it don't count. Anyway, we about to get up out of here now. It's Monday. Again, don't forget to holler my man's Mr. Oh Yeah over at the Good Vibes Lounge on Harper Road, over there by Harper and Cashew, dog. Pull up on the gang. Live music Mondays, so he's gonna be some live entertainment up in that joint. Pretty good food. Pull up on the gang over there, dog. Shout out to Mr. Oh Yeah. Shit, that's it. We'll see y'all motherfuckers in a week.
Right.
In 7 days.
7 days.
7 days. Next Monday, dog. We go do this trivia though. Cause I had the trivia today, but we started kind of late, so we're gonna go ahead and do that shit, dog. Anyway, that's it. We're about this thing, dog. Whatever you go do this week, make sure that you do at least try to arrive alive, dog. Till the next time. You already know what it is. the livest cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Got my man Angry Man in the building.
Well, y'all stop stealing people, man.
Got my man Monk Money holding it down.
Man, you know I'm in this bitch.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man.
Red Zone.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake Show, live on eblockradio.com.
You ain't never been on E-Block, bitch. You too excited.
All my niggas made it out the trap. Ain't no going back, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So my mom, we rich forever. Yeah. Made it out the slums, now it's better. Shit, we good. Your son got a little cheddar. Motivate the fellas, motivate the kids in the ghetto. Way to